Hey everyone, it's activity time. I know usually it's a discussion that you post or a little quiz you take. This activity really doesn't fit either one. It's a very simple one dealing with inductive and deductive reasoning. Now, I found there are three types of freeways here in California. Absolute hell, bad, and toll road. Let's face it, the only good ones are the ones you pay for. All right? But there really is a difference between the worst of the worst, the ones that normal rush hour, you're going about -1 mile an hour, and the ones that during rush hour, you're at least moving slowly, probably slower than you ride a bicycle, but moving. All right? So what I want you to do for this exercise is take a moment and think of freeways that are absolute hell. Take a moment, think of them, maybe scribble down your answers a little bit. You might want to pause the video for a little while. Don't worry about me. I brought my DS. I'll be able to play it just fine. So take a moment and pause the video. I'll just sit here playing this. Okay, are you done? Good. All right. Now take a moment and do the same thing, but try to think of the freeways that aren't as bad. An example is the 22. Let's face it, the 22 just really is nowhere near as horrible as the 5 or the 101. Two freeways that might have made that previous list. Go ahead, take just a moment and do it. I still got my DS, all right? You done? Hopefully you paused it. Didn't take that short a time to do it. Now the big question is, how did you know these things? Probably the answer is simple. You've been on these freeways. That is inductive reasoning. Reasoning through experience. After being on the 5 freeway multiple times, you're thinking, oh my God, this sucks so bad. I'm never being on this freeway. That's inductive reasoning. Now let's do a little deductive reasoning. Let's say, unfortunately, you have the job of a roller coaster repair person or inspector. You were at Disneyland in Anaheim. It's about 2:30 p.m. You got to get to Magic Mountain. What do you do? All right? Think about it. Look at the list you wrote. What do you do? Now, do you know what the most direct route between Disneyland and Magic Mountain is? It's the 5. Probably a freeway on your list of absolute hell. Would you ever go on the 5 at 2:30 p.m. on a Wednesday? No. That's deductive reasoning. You are using the rule that the 5 is hell and then applying it to the specific situation of having to get from Disneyland to Magic Mountain. If you were trying to use deductive reasoning, you would probably do something like take the 605 all the way up to the 210, take the 210 over, and that actually gets you pretty close to Magic Mountain. You could probably take surface streets from there. Both the 210 and the 605, way better option than the 5 through downtown. Whew, horrible. All right, hope you stuck with me for this activity. Please keep on reading to finish up the logos, and I'll see you with audience analysis.